Okay, so in this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to pull away on a downhill, how to make the car go forward on a downhill and without you being scared of where the car is going to go. Remember, you're always in control of the vehicle. It's not like your vehicle is going to do one thing and you're going to do a different thing. You need to be the one controlling your vehicle. We should actually be able to control the brake so that you're not scared of braking, because braking is very important. What you don't want to do is you don't want to slam on your brakes, because when you slam on your brakes, that could cause you problems. But if you're feathering the brake and you're controlling it like you control your accelerator, that's the goal. So your right foot, the foot on the pedals, that needs to be very, very controlled. You're really just touching. You're not pressing the brake, you're not pressing the accelerator, you're actually just resting your foot very gently there. Okay, so let's say I'm going to pull away now on a downhill. So same thing, ignition goes on, check if my mirrors, if my seat is adjusted, safety belt should go on. Before you pull away, you always want to put your safety belt on if you're going to be driving on public roads. Okay, so now starting my vehicle, clutch goes in, turn my key to, started. Okay, pulling away on a downhill. So my clutch goes in, I put it in first. Again, I don't need to indicate because I'm not turning anywhere, I'm just going straight. Now I feel for clutch control, but I feel it very gently, less. So that was too much. So I'm going to go back in a little bit. I'm going to control it because that clutch control was going to make me go too fast. Now remember, you can control the strength of your pull away with how much you release the clutch. So if you lift your clutch a lot, you're moving. If you lift your clutch a little bit, you're going to pull away slow, controlled, much easier, right? But now we're on a downhill, so it's a different story. So that clutch control, great. That will be a beautiful pull away. But I'm on a downhill, so gravity is going to take over, it's going to take me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rest my right foot softly on the brake. I'm not quite pressing it completely, but I've got it in a little bit. Okay, so there's a little bit of pressure there. Now I check, is it safe? I put my handbrake down and the car shouldn't start moving immediately because remember, I've got my foot on the brake. So my clutch stays. I'm happy with my clutch. I'm not lifting it. I'm releasing my brake softly. And then as I lift my brake, my car's going to start moving. And then you can keep feathering the brake if you need to. And then when it feels safe, you're going to start softly releasing the clutch and releasing the brake. So make sure that you're ready for it, because it will make the car go faster. So you can hover on those two until you feel safe to release. You don't have to release it immediately. If you need to keep it for a moment so that you figure out what you need to do, you do that. Especially if you're taking a turn or something, don't be quick on lifting those two, because if you lift those two, you're going to start going faster. Okay, so I'm going to just show that one more time. Okay, so we're going to pull away again down a hill. So first gear, feeling my very careful clutch as little as possible. You just need that little bit of a biting point. Foot onto the brake, downhills. Always foot onto the brake. Now, check, is it safe? I'm going to put my handbrake down. My car's not moving. I'm releasing my brake only a little bit to make it move. And then once I feel comfortable, I'm going to start very softly releasing the clutch, and I'm going to release the brake very gently. And then my car pulls away. Okay, that's it. That's how you pull away on a downhill. And don't be scared to use that brake, and don't be scared to keep the clutch biting point a little bit longer if you need it on a downhill. And then eventually you do release it, because you definitely do not want to be driving with your foot hovering on the clutch. You want to always make sure your clutch comes off, slowly, controlled, but the clutch must always come off. Gear shifting as well. Whenever you're gear shifting, when you're busy driving, you gear shift and you make sure you release the clutch all the way. But we'll do gear shift. I hope that helps you to pass your driving test with confidence. Now go outside and have a blessed day.